summitu EPZ ili Europske političke zajednice.
At the European Political Community Summit, one thing was very noticeable. The dominating topic was Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. Behind the scenes, in the corridors, discussions were held about Israel, Gaza, and Palestine. But at the summit itself, the focus was on Ukraine and on providing more significant support to Ukraine. From what I saw, President Zelensky also specifically criticized Hungary. Then I realized that they had additional disputes over this issue just yesterday, involving Plenković, Prime Minister of Croatia, and Tusk, Prime Minister of Poland, with defense matters, and there were also disagreements regarding the Belgian Prime Minister's stance on seizing Russian assets, etc. Their entire focus is on Ukraine, while we need to pay attention to our own matters because we will face many problems already by October 8th to 9th and must concentrate on resolving our own issues. In Chekhov's play, in the first act you have a gun hanging on the wall, and in the third act that gun must always go off. When you raise spending to 5%, while the average was 2.1% and it was increased to 5%, that's huge amounts of money. This means that everyone is preparing for conflicts, to be completely honest. Everyone is preparing for war, it's just a question of which side someone belongs to, and we would like to avoid wars. We would like to avoid conflicts. I'm afraid that no one wants to listen to anyone anymore, and everyone is seriously and truly preparing for wars.
Today's talk centered on drones and defense. What message do you have for the Polish Prime Minister, Donald Tusk, whose country has been inundated with these types of incursions of late?
What we were listening, what we were hearing from Donald Tusk and all the other leaders at that panel discussion was that they were facing a sort of not only a hybrid war, but all different types of war, and they would have to adapt themselves, to adjust themselves in order to create a proper response. And speaking about Serbia, Serbia will always defend territorial integrity of Poland and of all the other countries in the world, and will always be stick to that, as we were with Ukrainian territorial integrity as well.
Do you support the drone war proposal? I know that Serbia is not part of the EU, but what do you think about that proposal?
That discussion started yesterday. We haven't discussed that apart from mentioning it twice today, and we are not a part of that, as you know. And I don't know what would be the solution. I don't know how we can be supportive or not to be supportive to something that we are not aware of. But Poland is a friendly country, and we consider Donald Tusk personally as a true friend of our country. That's something that I can say. That's something that I know. Something that I don't know, I cannot make real comments on. Thank you.